What is up, everybody? Cornerman here, Ryan the Mighty Quinn. It is Wednesday afternoon, June 15th, 2022. We are 4 days removed from what is being deemed the greatest light heavyweight title fight between Glover Teixeira and newly crowned champion Jiri Prochazka. We have not heard yet at this time whether there's going to be a rematch. I'm going to check real quick again. Still nothing. Yep. That's starting to lead me to believe things are dwindling. Now, as Dustin Poirier said when he was on here, the Tuesday after events, that's when the administration, the team gets together and tries to start focusing on matches to make after this event, what has progressed. I feel that as of today or within the next week, that's when we will hear about if there's going to be a rematch or not. Chael Sonnen kind of posted earlier. He doesn't believe they're going to do it. At this point, they would have said so already. Now, if you notice when the UFC makes these immediate rematches, they say it immediately. I believe there's still some time to talk about that. I believe we still have a week to get that notification. But they usually say it immediately with a hard yes, similar to how they did with Amanda Nunes versus Juliana Pena, or they wait for an event or two or a month to go by and they give it a soft no and they start pushing somebody else. They might be waiting to see what happens with Anthony Smith versus Magomed Ankalaev. I'm an Anthony Smith and Magomed fan as well, but we'll get into that. Now, not similar to Amanda. Now, Amanda she's the greatest female fighter of all time. Glover has not had a title defense. So I could see how, traditionally speaking, he's not going to get the title. He's not going to get the rematch. Now, but as we've seen in today's game, that means nothing with the rankings. Now, Conor McGregor has been thrown around in title contention. I think he's lost 3 straight now at both lightweight and welterweight against the pound-for-pound greatest fighter in the world right now, Kamaru Usman, and then the second greatest pound-for-pound, Charles Oliveira, and he hasn't won in, 2017 was the last time he won against Donald Cerrone. So the rankings don't matter anymore. The ranking that UFC, you don't have an argument there. The rankings don't matter. Now, the consumer, the fans, we want to see a good fight, a great fight. Now, not only are we going to see we guaranteed a great fight, we're going to see a guaranteed great fight, one of the greatest fight matchups of all time with these two if we do this again. Now, both fighters have come out and said they weren't happy with their performance, that they could have done better. Jiri said, I thought my performance was not very good. I know I could do better. Glover said I had a tough weight cut as of this morning. I could have done better. So now we already know we're going to get a better fight going forward. Of course, people get clipped. That happens, but let's forget about that. Now, let's just go through this here. Now, let's see what the UFC might be waiting on. Now, as far as the rankings, now, Jan Blachowicz coming off a win off of Alec. Now, he was winning that fight, I felt, but, obviously it was in poor fashion, with the torn ACL by his opponent. We think that might be a good fight with Jiri, a good fight for Europe. Jiri and Jan might be a good fight. Now, and then we have Anthony Smith. Again, yes, might be a good fight. Anthony comes forward. Magomed Ankalaev, tough Dagestani wrestler. Yeah, that might be a good fight. But we already know that Glover Teixeira and Jiri Prochazka is going to be a banger. So give us that. Give us that again. Give the consumer what they want. You got a great story from both men. UFC is in what WWF had as the Attitude Era right now with your John Joneses, your Colby Covingtons, your Conor McGregors. Here you have Glover Teixeira, a genuine good guy, a great guy that everyone loves in the sport. Everyone loves following his story, getting up there in age, winning the belt, still competing, defying Father Time. And then you have the Samurai Bushido Code, Jiri Prochazka, the new champion, the up-and-comer, possibly the future of the division. These are great stories to get behind. This is a break from our normal programming of the bad boys that are carrying. We could get a good, genuine matchup here, and we know they're going to bang. We know they're going to fight. There's going to be something everywhere. Adjustments will be made for the better going into the rematch. And that being said, I want everyone to know about their personas. I think that this should be your next set of TUF Coaches, Ultimate Fighter. I think that everyone should see Glover in the All Access light, how he communicates to his team, how he brings out the best in his fighters. He said now he's coaching, he's coach first, fighter second at the Share MMA in Connecticut. And Yuri, how is he going to translate that samurai code to his new fighters? How does he do that in a normal setting? Does Yuri have some downtime? Glover's the best to hang out with downtime, best barbecue in the business. That's something else you'll see. You'll see how Glover likes to let loose, and you see the knock around he does. Does Yuri have that? We could see that. What does Yuri do on his off time? I would love to see that. I would love to see how he translate that to new fighters. Who's his coaching staff? How do they follow in suit? These are all great things to see. And now you're going to see these guys in coaching status and at the highest level of the Ultimate Fighter, bringing up the future of the UFC. So I'm all about that. I think that this matchup needs to be made. It needs to be exposed with all access. It needs to be on the Ultimate Fighter. What else do I have here? I just I can't say enough about it. We know this is going to be a banger. Yes, we like the other contenders. When is this going to happen? Both boys need to heal. They were in a tough one. I think that you could see this on the holiday card, that December. I'm not sure when Christmas and New Year's falls on, but usually they do that card in between on the holidays. If it's on sometimes a Friday night one, Saturday. I could see this headlining or even co-headlining for something else. I think that this needs to be this is going to sell. People want to see this. We thought Glover was on his last run as champion. We didn't. He's still got more left in the tank. He said so. We're going to see a better fighter for both going forward, and it's going to be interesting to see what adjustments were made. But that's what I got. UFC, give us what we want. Let's see that rematch, and I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one.